This video will contain massive spoilers about Avengers Endgame, so if you haven't watched the film yet, then click away now because we will be discussing some massive groundbreaking spoilers and some major plot points of Avengers Endgame. And if you're still sitting, then you just don't care about the spoilers or you have just watched the movie. So, final warning.
Move, Captain. I won't ask a second time.
Without any further ado, let's discuss the ending of Avengers Endgame. So after Thanos snaps his fingers and wipes out 50% of all life forms from the universe, the Avengers go on a desperate mission which includes killing Thanos, and then they decide to go on a time heist which includes the plan of collecting Infinity Stones from different points of time. After a time heist, Stark, Rocket and Professor Hulk manages to create a new Infinity Gauntlet, and then Professor Hulk snaps his fingers which brings everyone back, but unfortunately things didn't go that easy for our heroes, as Nebula from the past infiltrates the Avengers and she brings Thanos back from the past. Now with this step, things get more complicated for our heroes who are trying to bring everyone back. Then Thanos' ship, the Sanctuary, blows up the whole facility, and then our heroes stand against the Mad Titan for a final battle. And a massive fight sequence takes place between the main trio and Thanos, where Captain America lifts Thor's hammer Mjolnir, and then he gets his butt kicked by Thanos, who also shreds the vibranium shield into pieces with his dual blade. Then we see all the decimated characters coming out through a portal, and a massive fight sequence takes place where every MCU character is present. Then Thanos tries to get his hands on the gauntlet and he snaps, but nothing happens. But to win the war, the Avengers paid a terrible price for that. Tony Stark managed to grab all the Infinity Stones without Thanos noticing it, and then he snaps his fingers by saying the iconic line,
"I am Iron Man."
Now due to that snap, Thanos and his army got dusted, but it also resulted in Tony Stark's demise, as using 6 Infinity Stones drained him to his last breath. Then we see a grand funeral where every character from the Marvel Cinematic Universe was present to bid farewell to Tony Stark, and then Steve takes all the Infinity Stones to keep it from the place from where it was taken. But interestingly, he decides to stay back and get a life with Peggy, and he finally got a chance to dance with Peggy Carter. And then we also see an older version of Steve who got his life back, and we see him passing on the mantle of Captain America to Sam Wilson, which also happened in the comics. Unfortunately, Tony Stark is not the only one who sacrificed his life in order to do things right. Natasha Romanoff also sacrificed her life in order to obtain the Soul Stone from Vormir, bringing an end to her character arc. Now what does this mean for the future of MCU? Now things will only be answered about the future of MCU in Spider-Man Far From Home and new shows from Disney Plus such as Hawkeye, Vision and Scarlet Witch, Loki, Bucky and Falcon. Until then, we have to wait, and my opinion about the movie is 11 years, 22 movies, one epic conclusion. Avengers Endgame is the conclusion of the storyline of 10 years of the MCU. It has action, drama, emotions, jokes, but most importantly, the ending is satisfying. It will make you cry, it will make you laugh, it will make you cheer, it will make you scream, and you will walk out of the theater satisfied. If you are invested in this, then you will become emotional. It justified the journey of the main characters, but the ending was one of the best moments of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Hands off, this film is an epic grand conclusion of the Infinity Saga, and what a marvelous masterpiece by the Russo brother. Metacritic score for Avengers Endgame is 77%, IMDb rated it 9.1 out of 10, and Rotten Tomatoes classified it 96% fresh. And I'll rate this film 9.7 out of 10. And that's it. And that's my review. And that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications to stay up to date with all of our latest content. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for more updates. And for awesome videos, be sure to subscribe. And thanks so much for watching. See you guys later. Goodbye for now.